What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and we are in week 4 of MDL. We're going up against our buddy and the co-admin of MDL. That is Mr. TJP in the Bundle Montreal. Let's have a look at the team here. He has Roaring Moon, Annihilate, Terra Mew, which can be anything, Terra Avalug, which can also be really annoying, super annoying mon to kill. Good variety of threats here. One thing that I'm kind of noticing as a commonality is that most of his top offensive threats are weak to fairies. I'm hoping that I can capitalize on that a little bit. We got to watch out for hazards, obviously, with Glamora, and really have to make sure that we do not get stuck with only physical attackers versus that Avalug, or we are just totally toast. Let's have a look at what we're going to try and do this week. First up, we are bringing our Darkrai, again with Choppleberry. I'm running will-o-wisp again, despite it missing it twice in a row last week, despite Darkrai not having landed a move for us yet this season. We're going to put our faith back in it, hope for the best. We want to burn stuff. It's the fastest thing on the field if he's not boosted with any of his things. So if we can get a will-o-wisp off, if we can get a nasty plot off, we can potentially clean up with Dark Pulse and Ice Beam. Will-o-wisp will just help us to hit things in the meantime or nerf their attack. We do expect to have like a body press on Avalug. This is one of our key special attackers to be able to try and combat against Avalug, and so we wanted to make sure that we can tank at least a hit or two with body press with this Choppleberry here. Next, we're bringing Garchomp. We have a special Garchomp, again, because of the stupid Avalug. We have, I believe that we should be able to KO with Earth Power into Draco Meteor on a neutral, I guess, Terra'd Avalug. So if he's not like Terra Fairy, we should be able to 2KO there. We also have Rocky Helmet with Endure. We're doing 1/3 damage, I guess, every time something hits us with a physical attack. So this will allow us with Endure to potentially get a second double chip off on that. So if something hits us twice, they can't OHKO us, potentially the Avalug body presses us or something like that, it's going to take some serious chip. We can endure even if it's going to kill us, and it'll take even more chip and potentially be able to finish something off with Earth Power or Draco Meteor after that. We are bringing our Trixie, our Ogerpon here. We have, of course, it's one of our Terra Captains, Terra Grass, because it's the only option. We have a Koba Berry on it, which seems kind of weird. Kind of one of the things that I'm really kind of worried about is his Roaring Moon being able to sweep us. We should be able to survive any move from Roaring Moon other than a Acrobatics. So if it comes out with like Booster Energy, Speed, also one of the only things that can outspeed us once we're terrestrialized ourselves, we'll be able to survive in Acrobatics and KO in return with Play Rough. So we just want this thing to be able to come in for speed control, potentially get off a Swords Dance and sweep at some point in the game. We will again have a lot of trouble being able to do that until Avalug is weakened or dead. Next up, we are bringing Fezandipity. Again, he has a lot of very weak mon. A lot of them can hurt us quite a bit in return. We have a Shuckaberry on Fez because Earthquake on on Roaring Moon is kind of what I'm assuming he might have. It'll do more damage into us than an Iron Head would. He certainly could have Iron Head on it as well. But we're gonna, I guess, take a gamble with the Shuckaberry instead of the Babiri Berry, which is the Iron Resist Berry. But we want to be able to take a hit. If it wants to try and set up on us for whatever reason, we can hit it with a Luring Voice, get it confused, as well as probably killed. Next up, we are bringing our Rotom Heat. We have Wisp, we have Discharge, Volt Switch, Overheat. We want to spread around some Burn. He has a lot of physical attackers. So Burn will be great. Discharge has that 30% paralysis chance, which also is just wonderful to have. And we just want to Volt Switch around again and Overheat. And lastly, we are bringing a Terra Fairy Conkeldurr. We're bringing a Flame Orb Guts set this week. Terra Fairy just goes really good in his team offensively. With the Guts, we have a good shot to be able to break stuff down. He has, again, that Avalug. If Avalug does not Terra, we can Drain Punch it and do a shit ton to it. If it goes like Terra Ghost or something like that to try and be immune to our fighting, we'll be able to hit it really hard with knockoff. Terra Blast will be able to kill his Annihilate, which is another ghost that might be able to switch in on our Drain Punch. We have knockoff there as well because it's a ghost, obviously, and because we might end up having to use our Terra on Ogerpon instead. So that's what we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. Okay, we're getting into the fight here. You just let me know he's Terra Poison on his Avalugg. So did not bring the Terra Mew. That is going to be a tough one for us to break, though, unfortunately. So we could lead with our Jab and get some rocks out. Potentially. We could also lead with Fez. I think Fez has an okay matchup into a lot of what's going on here. We can taunt versus a Glamora to prevent it from getting spikes out or something. So we did not bring hazard removal, unfortunately. Okay, so we see the Glamora. It says Love Hazard, which makes me think that it's a setup set instead. We have a Shucka, we can eat an Earth Power. We're just going to go for a Taunt just to be safe here. And stop it from rock polishing, as well as stop it from getting hazards out. See what he does. Go Sludge Bomb. Okay, that did a lot. Still in line for a roll for a non-damage boosting item. We could switch in with Garchomp. It's probably our best bet here. This Glamora is actually a little bit of an issue for us. Okay, I think we can just go... Do we get rocks out here, or do I go for an Earth Power? I kind of just want to go for the Earth Power. He can come in with Moltres, which I guess is okay, because we can just come in with something else with our Rotom. Let's just go for an Earth Power here. We are giving away that we're special. Okay. Just the Dazzling. We just drop a Draco here, kind of expecting like a... No, I don't want to do a Draco because then that's kind of a momentum sink for us if he goes into like his Warning Moon or something afterwards. We're going to do it anyways against our own best judgment. I think he probably stays in. Does he go to Moltres? Okay, he does go Moltres. Good little chunk to Moltres. Kind of in line with the max physical defense, probably. We're just going to go into Rotom here. U-turn, okay. Okay, so this thing does get hazards as well as Power Gem. Power Gem's doing like half to us if he does have that. Overheat's, I guess, doing half to him. Could just go into Fez. Could could just stay in and do the overheat. Let's just take some damage on this thing. Does a power jump. Good chunk there. Could go into Garchomp. I think we just have to kind of let this thing go down, to be honest. Let's go for a Wisp, just in case he wants to switch out into something else. This power jump, this kills us. Of course, why would we want to switch out? He has an Ogerpon Revenge range. I do think he probably just goes Avalugg next here, though. I think we come in with Nightman and just Ice Beam here. Should be faster unless he's Choice Scarf. Doing about 31 to 37, I guess, to us with Power Gem if he is Choice Scarf here. Okay, he withdraws. We see Avalugg, maybe? Oh, the Moltres again, okay. Do we just do a second Ice Beam here? I guess a Dark Pulse probably is better, although if we do an Ice Beam, it'll make it so that he doesn't know what we are. Let's just go for the Dark Pulse just in case he wants to switch back into Avalugg. Or is the Mystery more helpful to us? You know what, I think if he goes into Avalugg, it's not a huge deal for us. Let's just go for the Ice Beam again and keep the Mystery alive. Okay. Okay, he brings in Annihilate. We're going to go for a Wisp on Annihilate. Should be able to eat the Chople okay. Just bulk up. Okay, so he's burnt. He's bulked up. Probably see a Drain Punch, I imagine. Let's go into Garchomp. Do a little bit of chip. No. So I'm worried that I don't want to lose my Nightman here. Let's go for a nasty plot anyways. He goes for a rest, okay, so Chesto Resto. Oh, Bad Dreams, that's kind of cool. We're just gonna go Dark Pulse here. He stays in though, and he stays asleep. Yeah, I think he's just gonna let this thing go at this point. So let's just go for another Dark Pulse. Does he go into Moon? Oh, it just goes into... Okay. Sacks the Glamora, why not? Unless it's Booster Speed or Scarf, we should be faster than Roaring Moon. Okay, he does Lug. We do have the Chople again for the Body Press. I think we just go Pulse here. We typically get a Wisp, but Wisp can miss. I missed 2 Wisps last week. Let's just go for the Dark Pulse here. Might be able to get a flinch. If not, we should take it down to its sturdy. Okay, he goes body press. And we just go Ice Beam just in case he wants to double into... Is that the move? Yeah, I think Ice Beam is good here just in case he wants to go into... Moon, okay. Good, so we get rid of the Avaleg. That's really nice for us. We are weak enough for Roaring Moon to pick us off if he has a Scarf. Okay, he brings this out, which kind of makes me think he's a Choice Scarf. Which we are in kill range for him, if he is. We could also just go into Ogre Pawn and save this. Or we could just kind of sack it, and if he doesn't move, we'll know what he is, I guess. So let's go. Yeah, I think we just let it go down if it goes down. Let's just go for an Ice Beam here. Okay, he is faster. Can we survive? We cannot. Okay, we'll bring in Trixie here. I think everything he has is within our range here because we can play rough the Roaring Moon. So let's just go for a Terra and a Cudgel here. That way we'll be faster than this, and then we won't take any chip if it stays in. Okay, he goes out. So he's just gonna sack the. Okay. Okay, so Roaring Moon is sure to come in next. Okay, so it's not a booster thing. I think we just go for play rough here. Ooh, thank God it hit too. I was almost considering going for Cudgel there. So I think we have this here. He's just got the Sandy Shocks left, right? Yeah, we should just be able to do Cudgel. We're always going to be faster, and so this should be a good game. So Mr. TJP. We are 3-1 on this season now. So we will see you guys next week in week 5. Thank you, Darkrai, for doing something this week, by the way.